मिंगोरा पाकिस्तान के एक छोटे शहर की 15 साल की लड़की की कितनी पावर होगी? वेल इतनी कि वो दुनिया हिला दे। If you've not already guessed who I'm talking about, then perhaps this visual will help. She's a survivor of a heinous crime by the Taliban who didn't support educating girls and definitely did not like her championing that cause. This survivor got a bullet to her head which took her almost 2 years to recover, only to be reborn as a fighter. इस कोल्ड ब्लडेड वायलेंस को ग्लोबली काफ़ी मीडिया कवरेज मिला एंड एक्चुअली एंडेड अप प्रमोटिंग हर कॉज. Well, this is the life story of Malala Yousafzai, who's the youngest person in the world to receive the Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 17. Friends, in our last video, we started talking about strategies that you can use to build power and influence to get your work done as a business owner. I have linked the video above here so that you can watch it if you haven't done it already, and I also request you that you do look up the book that I mentioned in that video. आज की वीडियो में हम 3 और strategies cover करेंगे, and I request you again that you take notes on areas that stick with you and you feel that you need to work upon them. Also, I will request you again to share your learnings in the comment section so that others like you who are part of our community of learners here on this channel can learn from each other. So let's dive into point number 3, appear powerful. Now, most people who would have gone through an incident like Malala did would have crumbled under the trauma, but not her. While her health was beaten by the bullet, her spirit was actually fueled further. Her determination for the cause channeled the incident and the global aftermath into an opportunity to display her power even louder. So what was her power? It was her ironclad faith and focus. She showed abundant willpower to overcome not just the adversity but actually leverage it to influence millions of other girls around the world who've been denied access to basic human rights and education. They expected her to become a victim, but instead she became a voice. And now she shares her platform with other change makers, building on her power and carrying forward the agenda. आप मुझसे पूछेंगे कि मलाला तो एक सोशल एजेंडा पे काम कर रही है. As a business owner, why is appearing powerful important for you? Well, others will treat you and make decisions about you based on how you show up. As a business owner, negotiation is both a need and a skill, and it is critical for you that you come across as powerful to gain the upper hand in that negotiation. You need to demonstrate both confidence and competence as people are looking to you for your leadership and reassurance. Well, if Malala hadn't put up a fight and wielded her power, her cause would have generated no movement. The international pressure and the movement that her fight created both persuaded the government to arrest the criminals but to also pass the Right to Education bill in Pakistan. So the only question you need to ask yourself is that are you fighting enough for your cause, your business? India's most iconic brand. क्या आप guess कर सकते हैं कि ये कौन सा होगा? Well, as per Shah Rukh Khan, who's also India's iconic brand, it is Thumbs Up. If there's one thing which is very different about this brand, is its resilience. इसको आप रोक नहीं सकते हैं. It will get back up. We've all heard about the rumors when Coca-Cola tried to kill the brand after acquiring it, but could not due to the strong brand association with its customers. Well, whether it's true or not, Thumbs Up is now a homegrown brand and is $1 billion in revenue and more, and now being exported to other countries as well. Which brings us to point number 4, which is build a powerful brand. So how can you build a powerful brand for yourself and your company? Well, a couple of key learnings from the book stood out for me. And number 1 is associate yourself with people and organizations that are themselves prestigious. Get yourself advisors or a board of directors from the industry who will help build more credibility for you by the fact of their association with you. Look at what Thumbs Up does. जो भी उस समय का सबसे पॉपुलर या इन्फ्लुएंशियल एक्टर होता है उसको ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बना लेते हैं. Point number 2 is build a narrative for your brand. What is the messaging that you want people to remember about you and your brand, and then tell that story repeatedly. Again, for Thumbs Up, given their strong taste, their ads have always reflected the adventurous spirit and the strengths of the drinker's personality and has been consistent over time. Like, आज कुछ तूफानी करते हैं. ये एक 45-year-old ब्रांड है जो आज भी मजबूती से टिका हुआ है. हमें स्कूल, कॉलेज, घर पे मॉडेस्ट रहना सिखाया गया है. लेकिन इफ़ वी डोंट टेल आवर स्टोरी देन और कोई क्यों बोलेगा. So what is the narrative for your brand and what can make your brand more powerful? Write this down in a notebook. हमने लास्ट वीडियो की शुरुआत में औरी के बारे में बात करी थी. Believe me, he is not paying me for this video, but his case study is a gift that just keeps on giving. Which brings me to point number 5, which is network relentlessly. The old saying goes, it's not about what you know, but who you know. At BNI, a business network, the group meets every week and each member of the group is asked to report upon how many members did they meet the past week and how did they help them. Now you might not be in BNI, but nothing stops you from reflecting upon what you did around networking and helping other people. You can also use the comment section to share your experience with networking. Also, if you're not networking, what is stopping you? I would love to hear that. Friends, we've covered 5 of the 7 strategies in this topic of building power. Given the importance of this topic for you as a business owner, while it is good to watch this video, it is not enough. What you need to do is reflect upon it. What your experience has been for each of the strategies that we've laid out in this topic. We will cover the remaining 2 strategies of this topic in a subsequent video. Till then, I will urge you to reflect upon it and share your thoughts in the comment section so that others who are also part of this community of learners in this channel can learn from you. I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, stay happy and stay healthy.